Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. You can make it round the world when it holds in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world. There's no mystery. Let's make history with the vibe. All the songs 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and be the vibe. Yeah, we keep it on the floor. And the funk plus 4 and you got fire.
CT Fields. You like that? Y'all like that?
Okay.
Have y'all not seen that?
No.
Oh man, I thought y'all saw that.
I like that.
That's my fault. Y'all thought y'all had already seen that. I didn't know that was a surprise to my brothers there.
I seen it.
I mean, I needed y'all to see the vision of where we headed. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't seen that one.
You know what I'm saying? The work is being done. We getting there. We close to it. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. That's how we out here in these streets. It's your man Lloyd Spence. That's Killer Cam over there, right there, looking real Luca-ish right now. Look at us right now. You got to do the yell though. And of course, that's the incomparable Chad Major right there. This is the 5. We up in here ready to do our thing tonight. We're not even going to waste y'all time tonight. Too much to talk about to be wasting time. Yeah. We about to get right into it. Question number 1. First of all, I got to apologize to our faithful 5 Nation. I got to apologize because I forgot that this was NFL free agency day. I forgot. I got a lot of things going on right now. A lot of balls in the air. Pause.
Yeah, good one.
Pause, right? You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't know. I forgot. But I'm back at it. So now we're going to talk about these free agent signings, these trades. Everything went down as it is to this moment. And we're recording this at 7:06 p.m. Central Time. So wherever you are, just adjust your clock according to that. But we got a lot to talk about. Let's start at the top. The MVP of the league, Josh Allen. His team said, well, we're not going to pull a Jerry Jones right here. and waste time for years with you stacking up MVPs and Super Bowl wins, and then we got to pay you $700 million. Nah. What we're going to do is give you this $330 right now, $250 guaranteed, and shake hands and leave out the building together. Go to Applebee's, and that's what they did.
Man.
So $250 guaranteed equal to another contract that's guaranteed, although the production of this contract has been far greater than the production of that other contract that's got the same amount of value. And I'm looking at you, Deshaun Watson. So that went down first. Then, hold on one second. Y'all. I got called. Hello? Nah, man, if they can't meet our demands at Noise Media, then we don't want that money. We out. We go do something different. You can trade us. How much they paying us? How much they paying us? Oh no, we taking that. We taking that for sure. All right, hit you back after the show. All right. That was a reenactment of Myles Garrett.
Yeah, for sure.
Myles said, I want out. I ain't just come here to play and go to Canton and just play from Cleveland to Canton. I want to win Super Bowls. And that's like $40 million a year for the next 5. He's like I said, we're going to do the best we can here in Cleveland. And see if we can make this work because we're a family here. We're a family here in the Cleveland area. We're a family. $123 million guaranteed. How about that, fellas? How about that?
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money for sure. Well deserved, but it's a lot of money, man.
A lot of money for sure. Then DK Metcalf was like, hey, man, if my guy is out of here, y'all got to trade me, man. I'm out. So they was like, all right, cool. So the Steelers like, y'all, hold on. Y'all about to cut DK? If you don't want your quarterback all up in the videos, dancing, come to Steelers. So he did. To the tune of 5 years, $150. Here's how good the money was there. He don't even know who the quarterback gonna be.
Don't matter.
He don't even know. He don't have a clue.
Not one clue, buddy.
But he was like, 5 years, $150? I'll see y'all there. So he out. So then Sam Darnold was like, oh, y'all don't want to pay me mine. Okay, so y'all try to put me on a franchise tag? How about I just bounce then? And he bounced. He had heard there was a job opening over there in Seattle because Geno Smith got traded to the Raiders. So he was like, well, I mean, since it's a job opening, I'm just saying the brother is available. And so he went over to Seattle for 3 years, $110, $55 guaranteed. So then Justin Fields was like, okay, so what y'all say? Y'all don't want me back? Like, y'all don't want me back? Like, y'all got some other options? Okay, bet. So he called the Jets, and the Jets was like, we ain't even got no quarterback. Like, we ain't got nobody. So he was like, well, I'll be our quarterback at least for a little while. So he went over there for 2 years, $30 million guaranteed. And as far as money, big money, I mean, there's other stuff that happened, but those are the biggest stories right now. Oh, also, Cardinals raped Philly. Like, I just want to say, Josh Sweat got him a 70. He already got his ring, so he was like, let me go get this money. Get this money from Arizona. $76 million.
And I don't have to worry about the cold weather.
And I ain't got to worry about I ain't got to play another cold weather game in December if I don't want to.
Amen.
Devontae Adams went to L.A. Milton Williams. Philly lost another player to the Patriots. They lost another player to the Bucks. They lost another player to the Steelers. I'm just saying it. It's been a busy day. That's just some of the top stories right there.
Goodness,
but my guys, I need to talk to y'all. What y'all think about what went down so far?
I mean, it's crazy. Definitely crazy. A lot of moves. Like you said.
My bad. Also, Javonte Williams got a 1-year deal to the Cowboys.
Okay. I mean, hey, it's better than what we had.
Is it?
So,
I mean,
is it though?
What you had got 1,000 yards rushing last year.
No, I'm just talking about a culmination. I mean, I'm not talking about Rico Dowdle. I'm just saying no.
Okay.
I'm not excluding Rico Dowdle is better than what we had. So at least we got.
Mama Noise got jokes. She gonna say yesterday's price is not today. Talk about Myles Garrett.
For sure.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, no, as far as in the running back room, no, if they can sign Rico.
Got a little more experience.
Got a little bit more experience, so,
yeah.
no.
We weren't supposed to start with the Cowboys. That was a joke, so you didn't have to start there. You go back to your original comments, sir.
I mean, you know, Miles, you know, it looks like the formulas always work. You get a little disgruntled, and then they throw a little money at you. Now you're happy.
A little money. Hold on. I'm gonna start you out right there.
I mean, you know,
that wasn't no little money.
Big money.
Call him out, Debo.
Big money.
That wasn't no little money.
You know, black people always say little.
Black people always. I see you got your little money.
Yeah. So
that's good, Chad.
He got his money.
You got your little check.
he got his money. But what I'm thinking is the whole Steelers thing. No, that they don't have a quarterback, so I'm not sure if maybe they're gonna get one in the free agency or if they target and draft.
So hold on, before you, I'm just doing this so we can keep continuity with the show. Let's go ahead and add question 2 in with question 1, because we're gonna be, for y'all who are NFL fans like we are, we're gonna be here for a second. So just grab your drink, sit down for a minute. We're gonna talk about this for a minute. All right, now. Yeah. So question 2 is where are these players, these quarterbacks gonna play? Russell Wilson. We know who they are. Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. You could throw Jameis Winston in there. You could throw Jacoby Brissett in there. So those are some of the names. Okay, now go finish, Chad.
No, I'm just saying, as far as the Steelers or whatnot, they have 2 capable wide receivers on each side now.
Don't they?
So it just depends on. And then they just got Darius Slay for the defense. So it looks like they're going to be pretty good. It's just who's going to be their quarterback, and that's very important. But I mean, there's a lot of moves.
Chad, who should be their quarterback?
That's a good question. I mean,
right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily think it should be Aaron Rodgers. I think he should be gone. Russell.
So let's set the table. It looks like they don't have a good long-term option, right? Unless they make some major trades, which they should not do. I don't think they should do that. Yeah. They don't have a good long-term option. So it's either Russell, who already has a relationship with DK, and they already got some chemistry, right? Mm-hmm. Or it's going to be Aaron, which maybe he got something in the tank left, maybe he don't.
You got something in the tank, all right.
I would say Russell Wilson, because he has a relationship with both of them guys. He's thrown to both of them guys now. So I think
he's talking about Pickens and
exactly. Yeah. So I think that would be probably the no-brainer at this point.
I thought when they didn't negotiate with Justin that it was a no-brainer that it was Russell in my mind. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, they're going with Russell, especially since they brought in his man. So that just makes sense to me. But I keep hearing that Aaron is an option. But I feel like if Aaron was a real option, they would have done it by now. Like, how long does it take to sign Aaron Rodgers? It ain't like it ain't like people beating down his door.
He probably somewhere in the mountains or somewhere.
He off that ayahuasca, ain't he? He off that Aya.
So he probably not in
that Aya.
He's not in his right mind right now. So
when is he in his right mind?
You got me.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, stay on that. Stay on some. Cam, what should they do?
I think they can, because of the people that they've gotten, that they've added, like Chad said, people they added. I think I make a trade to move up in the draft for one, to go get a quarterback. I go see if I can get Jackson. If I can go pick him off.
Is Jackson a day one starter?
I think he's somebody that can compete with Russell Wilson. I think you bring Russ back on a 2-year deal.
You're saying Russell, okay.
Yeah, you bring Russ back on a 2-year deal. I mean, they went to the playoffs. They played good with Russ the year. They had their moments, but they played good. They played better with Russ than they did with Justin Fields. With basically, in my opinion, one receiver.
Right.
So a slew of tight ends and one receiver. Now you put DK over there. That changes the entire defense of the other team. You can't just have a safety sitting on top of Pickett and a linebacker roaming. You know what I mean? So
right.
I'm running that back. Plus, the defense got better. So now it's really back to what we've talked about. What is really who is Russell Wilson really? It's like don't go lose the game. You know what I mean? Like, I
Throw
mean,
that moon ball.
Jalen Hurts last year, make the throws, don't lose the game, don't turn the ball over. It equals a Super Bowl with a good running back, right? So,
Right.
you know, plus you got Tomlin over there. It's only going to get better, especially with Russell Wilson, you know. So that's what I would do. I would do that, and I would move up in the draft.
Do they sign Najee Harris back or no?
I'm bringing them back. You got to. I'm bringing them back. But I'm going to have that two-headed monster running back.
Boy, this is a tough one. My only question about Aaron Rodgers, if the Steelers are considering, would be simply this: what did you see with the 2 years that he was with the Jets that makes you think that's not going to be the same thing in your building? If you can answer that for me, then we good. Then make the move. But
I saw something at the end.
Yeah, but they had nothing to play for, and
yeah, but I thought,
they didn't have nothing to play for.
But I saw Aaron at the end. Is what I'm saying. Like he was somewhat more mobile. That first year, no, he came back off that injury way too quick. And even when the season started, like still his lateral movement was nothing. But then at the end of the year, you saw him move around in the pocket and stuff like that. You saw him try to go out there and make a run and try to swing into the playoffs, you know, against the Vikings. You know, he had that one throw or whatever. But his movement was better. But I just don't know if it's worth bringing him in for like trying to make a Super Bowl run. I don't know.
But here's where I'm going with it. I ain't talking about what he did on the field. I don't need that in my locker room. And I know you saying, yeah, but Tom
he's a diva.
With that. Right. I don't even.
Yeah, he's a diva. For sure.
I'm not even trying to like. We'd have to have that conversation. Hey man, if I'm Tomlin, the first thing I say when he walk into the room for that conversation, or when he get on the Zoom on that conversation, hey man, I ain't here for that bullshit.
Yeah, I think he would say that too. I think he would say
right.
That.
I think you gotta say it, just like I just said it, without the mute. I ain't here for none of your bullshit, brother.
Yeah.
For real. So if you coming to play football, me and you gonna be good the whole time. But if you come in with demands or who I gotta draft or who I gotta bring in, we can end this conversation right now.
Well, you met your match then. If that's what you want to do, you get the right one because Mike Tomlin ain't going for it.
Exactly.
So if Aaron want to come in and just be a player, then we good. We Gucci. But if you got like requests, nah, player, we ain't doing none of that.
Cam, would y'all try to sign him as the coach just for a stopgap?
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Well, if you believe the reports, my team is trying to sign him if nobody else wants him. But can I tell y'all something? I don't believe that.
I'm with you, Lord.
I think the Giants are on their smoke and mirrors right now because they're trying to steer people away from the fact that they want Shador. And they're just trying to get everybody looking left while they're trying to draft right. Which
so
by the way.
So you said they trying to draft Shador?
Well, it's either Shador or Cam, but
you're not getting Cam.
It's more. I was gonna say it's more likely that Shador is gonna be there than Cam is.
Okay, so they acting like they're not wanting to draft a quarterback, and I've been telling my boys that's possible. Yeah. That's for everybody else to say where you at.
Yeah.
Okay. But we on the same page.
Listen, let me be very clear for anybody watching. Joe Shane, who is the GM, and Brian Daboll, who is the head coach, cannot keep their job through 2025 if they don't draft a quarterback. There is no chance for them keeping their job. None. Okay. Yeah, we re-signed Tommy DeVito because he knows the system, not because he's the future.
Yeah, for sure.
But there is no chance of them keeping their job if they don't draft a quarterback. None. And I think it has to be draft, not free agent. Because unless you go get like Jacoby Brissett, okay, that makes sense because he ain't gonna cost you nothing. And you got a serviceable backup. It helps Shador in the room. Yeah. But other than that, they have listen to me, people. They have no shot to keep their job if they don't draft a quarterback. There's only two players they can draft in the first round. Two. Shador Sanders and Travis Hunter. If they don't draft one of those two, they're going to lose their job. And
which pick do you have?
We have the third pick of the draft.
I agree with you, 100%.
Yeah.
That's the only way they're keeping their job.
It's not even close. I agree with you, and it's not even close.
Yeah, it's not even
Mhm.
close. Like, what are we talking about?
They cannot mess this up.
They if there are ever two people that can't mess up this draft, it's Joe Shane and Brian Daboll. Have no chance to mess this up. That's why, if you notice, that's why they moving so slowly in free agency. Because they like, we have lost all credibility, and we've lost our what when you build up
Credibility.
with the owner. You let Saquon go, and in the year you let him go, he wins the Super Bowl. Fail. You literally just gave a Super Bowl away to your worst enemy. One of your worst enemies.
Yeah.
That ain't happened in the 100-year history of the Giants. And oh, by the way, it happened on the anniversary of the 100-year history of the Giants.
Yeah.
Just saying. So, yeah, I think that's a lot of smoke and mirrors over there with that Aaron Rodgers thing. I'd be very surprised if they did that. What about Russell Wilson? Where does he go? Because he can't go. He can't go to. He can't go to the Raiders. They went with Geno.
I think it has to be Pittsburgh at this point.
Man, I got an even hotter take than your take.
Mm.
I think it's Pittsburgh or out.
Woo.
Because the Browns can't afford him.
Yeah.
Even restructuring. First of all, I don't understand how you restructure a guaranteed contract. He's getting all his money. So what are we talking about? How do you restructure that? Give him some more money earlier?
Either earlier or later. Defer some, yeah.
He's still getting his money.
But I mean,
but they give the team flexibility.
Yeah, not that much flexibility. Because how many people want to go play for the Browns? The same people want to go play for the Browns as many people want to go play for the Giants right now.
It still allows you to be able to pay Myles Garrett. Let me say that.
Now, that's why you did it. That's why you did it.
Exactly.
By the way, I need to do this just for the record. Because my little brother, Cam, called me on the phone. And he said, big bro, the Cowboys going to be all right. They're going to restructure these contracts, and they're going to have some flexibility to go get some free agents. To which I told my little brother, no, they're not. They're not going to have no flexibility to do nothing. Because all the money that they just spent on restructuring is going to go to it's going to go to Michael Parsons. And he was like, nah, big bro, I'm telling you, that's not how it's going to happen.
Oh,
now,
shoot.
how much did Myles Garrett get?
40, about 40 a pop, right?
Okay. and by the way, Trey Hendrickson just said, I want out, and so the Bengals are trying to restructure. So if they don't pay Michael Parsons right now $40 million a year,
it's going to cost more later.
At least
you're going to be in the same predicament. You're going to be in the same predicament.
At least 40.5 or something. Put a nickel on this.
You're gonna learn to listen to your big brother. Your big brother might know a thing or two. He might know a thing or two, Jay. I'm just saying. Because this is what Jerry do.
Yeah.
This is what he do, man.
This is what I always bite him in the butt, too. So go ahead and pay him right now.
And it's about to bite him big time because that Michael Parsons check about to be swole.
Yeah.
And you got to pay him. You got two options with Michael Parsons right now. You either trade him and get a Herschel Walker like haul for him, or you're going to have to write that check. And that check is going to be massive.
Yeah.
I've been saying that. You got to trade him. There's so much you can get.
I've been saying the same thing. Why not? Why not shoot for the moon? Trade that dude to the AFC. There's so many teams that would accommodate you and give you what you want right now. Make the move. This is the moment to make the move. But everybody that's oh no, you can't trade. What you gonna do with him? What you gonna do with him? Have the Giants taught anybody nothing?
He didn't play half the season no way.
I'm just saying. But you about to write because once you write the check,
So what?
That's the season. Now you're paying 3 guys over $100 million, $120 million. 3 guys.
Yeah. We ain't learned from the Eagles yet. We ain't learned.
I mean, if I was in the
Listen.
NFC Championship game last year, that's different. But I was nowhere near it.
And by the way, show you how the Eagles roll. The Eagles just won the championship, and then let 4 of their best pieces walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
They was like, we appreciate y'all contribution, but we ain't paying none of y'all.
And they can because of the way they drafted.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think to me, you got to trade that dude, man. You got to trade him, or just live with what you are.
I think that's what they're gonna do. Live with what we are, and that. I mean, I think that's the only thing that Jerry is comfortable with right now. He doesn't want to move on from him, but I mean, that your only option is to pay him at this point. So
That's
Got to
tough.
pay. Shout out to
That's
Michael
tough,
Parsons.
man.
Michael Parsons' tweet yesterday when the story dropped was, "LOL, yo, WTF."
you know he about to get paid, man.
He know he about to get. He said, if Miles is making that at his age,
Hey, how about my father-in-law saw him at HEB a couple days ago?
happy. I bet he was just as happy as he wanted to be. I bet Michael Parsons was pushing that cart like he was like, "This is bigger than the 40 acres of the mule. This is bigger than the music." I'm tripping on right.
Yeah.
He
All
might
right,
get paid,
bro.
man.
He said
I mean, listen.
he said he's bigger in person. Pause.
He don't look big on TV.
He said he
He is bigger than you think he is?
yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, all I know is this. That brother got to get paid up. And and shout out also to Jamar Chase, who about to get paid. Woo! They gave DK 5 years, 150.
Yeah, what they waiting on that? They need to go ahead and stamp Chase right now.
And by the way, that check ain't gonna change. You can write that check right now. I don't know what y'all waiting on, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Y'all, that check, that number is not gonna change. It's 5 years, 200, or 5 years, 175, or whatever beats DK or whoever the highest paid receiver is. That check doesn't change. You might as well write it right now. What are we waiting on? Why is it taking so long? I'm just saying, the numbers of that check don't change.
Yeah.
So what are we waiting on? I'm just saying, this is crazy. Can we just go on and get this done and be done with it?
Yeah.
So, what about T. Higgins? What happens to T. Higgins now?
You got the tag. It don't matter.
Oh yeah,
He
you
ain't
do.
signed it.
Yeah.
He ain't signed it.
Yeah, but you can't do nothing. They can tag you next year too. Like, so that deal is going to ultimately get done. I'm not even worried about that.
He don't have to sign it. Y'all act like he got to sign the tag.
He don't have to sign a tag, but you won't be playing football for 2 years either. Three.
No, that ain't how that works.
Three. Hey, 3 if that's what the Bengals want. Yeah. I mean, that's reality though. That's what it is.
I don't think he's showing up to camp without a contract.
Then he won't be playing football. Period.
He just requested a trade at this point.
So
It doesn't matter. They own rights.
So you'd rather have a disgruntled
I didn't say that.
Joe Burrow, because that's
I
what you're
didn't
about
say
to
that.
have.
I didn't say that. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just telling you what it is. They own his rights.
If you saying to me that he gotta sign it,
I'm not saying they gotta sign it. I'm saying they gotta make a deal. They're gonna make a deal. They're gonna come up with a deal. I'm just saying, like,
I see what you're saying.
yeah.
It probably one of them before training camp type deals or something.
Is it at least DK? Is it at least DK numbers? 150 is what? Is that that's not 25.
But how about you get 5 years, 150?
Is that 30? What is that? Yeah.
That's 30. That's 30.
30.
That's 30. That's what I said. That's 30.
30.
It's got to be at least that, right?
I mean, it could be like 32.
It might need to be more. It might need to be 35.
I mean, that's CD numbers. I think CD is 36, ain't he? Something like that.
It's CD's 36.
I think
Okay,
so.
then you got to get. If I'm T, you got to give me 33 at least. At least 5 years, 33.
I give him that amount of money.
I got to make more than DK.
I'm just not gonna do it for 5 years.
How many? What would you do it for?
3
Three?
years. Yeah.
Get 3.
Let's see where we at in 3 years, and let's start talking. After that, let's start talking. Let's see where we at.
Okay.
See if you can prove what you think you are. Yeah.
That's good, and that's good for everybody involved. Cap may go up. You may be worth more then. That's good for everybody involved.
Hold on, Chad over talking about he got to prove himself.
He's already proved. Well, I
mean,
Chad,
play without Jamar. You got to play without Jamar.
That's why I'm with Chad.
Oh, then trade me then. I'll show you what I do without Jamar.
No, that ain't the business that we in though. I own you, player. You gotta chill.
Yeah.
Hold on, you chill with all that ownership.
That's what that tag is.
I'll play for you, owner.
Yeah.
That's what that tag is. I ain't do it.
Watch
It wasn't
your
me.
tone, player. Watch your tone.
I apologize. That's my drive, player.
Yeah, you kind of got to see what he put up, what his numbers look like.
What y'all think about Justin going to the Jets? Is that a good look?
He's over there with Garrett Wilson. That's a good look. That's a good
That's his
look.
boy, that's his homie.
I mean, you want to be able to throw to somebody you're familiar with, so that's a good start.
That's definitely the homie. So the chemistry should be there.
But they got to get another wide receiver, I think, don't they?
They got to get another wide receiver.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
What y'all think about Sam going to the Seahawks? Because that ain't the same team that
Yeah.
Gino was playing for.
Yeah.
That's a big move.
And I don't think Lockett. I think Lockett may be a free agent too.
Lockett's
I think.
gone. Lockett's
He got
gone.
released.
They
got
released him.
Okay. Yeah.
So Lockett's gone. DK's gone. Only body there is Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
And he about to catch these double teams.
See what they're gonna do in this draft, and they're gonna get a wide receiver for sure.
Can I say something about that move?
Absolutely. Which part of it? The Sam Darnold part?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the Sam Darnold is a clear cut. You will never see this again. You got to go get this money.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
from his side, you mean?
From his point of view, yes, from his side,
100%.
yeah, from his,
brother.
yeah. So
Happy for
I'm
that
happy. Exactly. You feel me? Like that's you got to do that, man. Like, because you may never see this again.
Yeah, for sure.
You may never see this again. So you got to go get your money at this point, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't have a problem with it.
3 year, 100.5.
And then we call it. We called it, right? We said he was going to get a Baker Mayfield contract.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now let me also say this. Yeah, this ain't Minnesota.
No,
You
it's
ain't
not.
got the receivers. You don't have you got a decent tight end. He's pretty decent. But you ain't got the offensive line either.
But he got 100. He got 55 million guaranteed, so he'll wipe his tears with that.
I guess he gonna have to, because the tears are coming.
Yeah, but I think they might get some stuff in the draft. Hopefully that be able to get it put around them. So, but I don't know how big they are in free agency as far as other moves. So,
Right.
they might have something on the horizon.
Sneaky big move. Maybe the sneakiest big move right here.
Mm-hmm.
Devontae Adams. Across from Puka Nacua. It's not a bad look.
It's not.
Puka Nacua just got real open. He was already open, but he's for real open now.
He was okay open with Cup over there. Now
He was okay open at first, but now he wide open. He butt naked open now.
we got to take the top off now.
And you got a quarterback that's pretty steady and doesn't miss games and is
Knows how to give him the ball where he want it.
yeah.
Ooh, watch the Rams next year though. Watch the
be
Rams
nice.
next year though. I don't know. Watch
There's
the
one
Rams next year.
There was one game from the NFC Championship game.
They was 20 yards from the NFC Championship. If you want to look at it from that perspective. Like,
They'll get it with those two. So.
maybe.
Maybe.
They'll make it interesting.
No.
They'll make it
And this-
interesting.
because it's a move that we ain't talked about yet. That's gonna say, hold up, wait, hold on, let me tell you something. It was the offensive lineman that got moved.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah. That's
Let's talk about it.
Who was that, Chad? What I'm talking about?
Tunsil.
That's big.
That was
Major.
big.
Yeah.
That was big. And where did he go?
To the Commanders. That's major.
Yeah. They
That's major. No excuses,
Well, let me-
Lord.
Well, let me
No
tell
excuses,
you why.
Lord.
Let me tell you why it's major. Let me
Commanders
tell
are
you why
making
it's
some moves, man. They're making some
major. Let me
moves.
tell you why it's major. That Debo thing wasn't much at first, but now it's something.
They're making moves, man.
Now
They're
it's something because remember we had said last week, Chad, that if they could turn Debo into that dual threat, well now he running behind Tunsil. That might have just became something.
Well,
Yeah.
here's where it really benefits.
Yeah.
Because you know Debo's gonna get the attention. You know McLaurin's gonna get the attention. You know you got a sensational quarterback who's gonna be good for the next 10 years.
I know where you're going. Go ahead.
That tight end, bro, that they have.
Oh.
Listen, it's gonna be a linebacker having to hold him now.
He'll be wide open with a cup of coffee in his head, like I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me put this down, but I'm ready to catch the ball.
I mean, Jalen Hurts learned from it. You got Brown, you got this guy. Let me get Gabbert. Let me get him involved. And like,
Man,
I'm just telling you, the underneath throw is gonna be there.
it's something about having time to do it.
Man,
Yeah.
it pisses me off that these teams are making these good moves, man.
Why they piss you
Yeah.
off,
Why is it
man?
pissing you off? That's such strong language. I don't know.
Y'all just got Williams. You so greedy. Y'all just got Williams.
Man,
That's not cool.
come
What
on,
you
man.
said. That's not cool. What just happened.
We don't have a front office. We don't have a
Hey,
creative front
And
office.
I'm loving Indy going to get that number one safety from Minnesota, and they just got Ward
That's
from
good pickup.
San Francisco.
That was a big pickup.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's
that's what we can beat. That was secondary last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good pickup.
Mm.
Yeah, that Tunsil thing was big, man. I didn't.
And then, of course, Chicago went and got three All-Pro offensive linemen.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to talk about the offensive line next year, man.
We can see what Caleb Williams do now. That he may have time to throw the ball now. We might see what can happen.
Well, I mean, they definitely trying to eliminate all excuses from his life.
Who took more sacks last year in the world, not in the NFL, in the world, than Shedeur Sanders and Caleb Williams?
Nobody. in the words of the prophet Keith Sweat, nobody.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, very, very interesting. There's a lot of stuff that went down, and we're not done. Obviously, we're not done yet. But it's gonna be very, very interesting to see how this all unfolds here at the end.
I like Sweat going to the Cardinals because they got to start on the defense. That's where they got to start at, man.
Yeah.
They listen. Shame on the offensive coordinator and the head coach if you don't get this boy the ball in his second year. He should be getting 10 targets a game.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Where does Cooper Kupp go?
Oh, I got the perfect spot for him. Woo!
Go ahead.
I like him over there with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
That's a good spot.
The only thing I don't like about it is that Godwin got hurt, Mike Evans missed time, and they had a bunch of those young receivers that came up that looked pretty dang good. So it's like you're gonna be taking a step back.
God got paid today.
Don't do it. Which probably be the reason why they don't do that. But I do like the look of it.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's going to a contender. Simple.
Yeah. Buffalo for the right price.
Buffalo just signed somebody too, 3 years.
They signed Khalil.
Yep.
They just signed somebody today too, another receiver.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
I
think y'all screwed this up too. Oh, I say y'all because you root for the Ravens too.
I do.
I know you do.
I
I know
do.
nothing about it. I know you do, you loser. I really think they should. I apologize for that. I didn't have to do that.
Really,
I apologize. I said I'm sorry. That's the best I can
Dirk
do.
Nowitzki is my fan, but I'm Mavericks fan. Really?
No, not for that reason. Just because you got so much hype in him. He ain't done it yet. So,
I like my guy. I like my guy like you like your guy.
Okay, man, why are you trying to fight me? You a Giant fan.
Can you
I'm not fighting nobody from New York.
Can you turn your camera to the right, please, just for a quick second? Just
Oh,
for a quick second.
we can agree
If you
on
don't
that.
mind. No, the right. Oh, there you go. You moved it. You moved it. I see what you did. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's move on. Let's move on from that.
I think y'all really the Ravens really should have did whatever they could do to get DK. I think they would have took the top off of everything for them. They don't have a number one receiver. Zay Flowers not a number one receiver. But
yeah, but 150.
That's what I'm saying. You got to I do.
5'1".
Yeah, but you know what? You as the player, Metcalf, you got to take this to play with the team right there that you're gonna compete with a Super Bowl. For sure, you're gonna compete maybe the AFC Championship game, Super Bowl. You got to give up some money for that.
So you saying that like this didn't make the Steelers better, or I won't say it didn't make them better.
I say the Ravens are still better than the Steelers, though. You just make the move, and the Ravens are still better.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You go, hey man, you may get some one-on-one action over here because they got Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson in the backfield. You may get one-on-one action.
Listen.
Yeah.
Had you go to the Ravens, it's more likely you'd have got a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah.
More than likely. But
I don't know about that Cooper Kupp thing. It's got to be somebody that was like maybe almost to the NFC Championship game or the AFC Championship game, like that didn't quite get there. Like it's got to be a contender. Like Kansas City. Kansas City.
No, stop sending them to everybody.
That's the first time we mentioned Kansas City today.
I know, right?
I'm just talking about historically.
They gotta get back to their promised land, man.
Can we please stop sending to people? Jesus.
No,
I thought Metcalf might have been there.
All jokes aside, that would be a great look for Kansas City. Cooper Kupp.
I just don't know. I don't know. I know what Kupp is though. Kupp can be really good.
We know what he can be. We know what he can be for sure.
He can't go to the Saints. Like that's the end of the career move. You can't do something like that. It's got to make sense.
Watch if you end up in Washington or something.
But and it also depends on what he wants financially. Like, I'm not trying to break the bank for this guy.
Well, he ain't coming to the Cowboys.
He wasn't going to the Cowboys anyway. Like, come on. We've talked about this.
Where's the Cooper Kupp?
You know what? I'm going to get us a Better Help sponsorship. Because you can just call in that therapy. You ain't got to go sit with nobody. It's a Zoom meeting. And they can help. And I'm gonna make it free and accessible to all Cowboy fans.
Wow.
Because they need the help, man. They need it. They need it, man. Badly.
Yep. I'm about to going online and get my Javonte Williams jersey right now.
All right, I got one team. I can only think of one team that makes sense. I'll wait for y'all. I'll wait for y'all. I can't.
I don't have a team. I honestly can't think of anybody. And I'll keep trying to put them on a contender. So that's my problem. You know what? I do have a team. I take that back. The team that needs him is San Francisco. Because now they got a gaping hole where Deebo Samuels used to stay in.
Yeah, but that doesn't put them over the top. He can't be your number one receiver.
And
Brandon Ayuk ain't ready.
I didn't say they put him over the top. I said they need him.
That's where they need to go.
That's what I'm saying. At this point of Cooper Kupp's career where he already has a championship, it makes sense for him to go to a contender to compete for a championship at this point.
Well, if you're talking about he already got his ring, it makes sense for him to just go somewhere and make some more money.
He got that, though. That the money ain't the issue here.
It could be, because the only thing better than some money is some more money.
Wow. You've been saying this since I met you.
I mean, it is facts, though. It is facts, though.
Listen, has Myles Garrett taught you nothing, sir? That man said, I'm playing not just to go to Canton. I mean, not just go from Cleveland to Canton. I want to play for Ring. And then they wrote that man a check, and 5 minutes later, he was like, listen, rings ain't everything. I got 3 teams, one of them not being a contender on paper. Okay, talk to us.
The first one, Cowboys, not being a contender on paper. It'd be nice to put them done with CeeDee Lamb and whoever else you're going to have. I personally think they should play Jonathan Mingo. That's just me personally. I think they should play Mingo.
Okay.
That frame he got for a receiver, I would play Mingo. The other one is the Texans, because I feel like they're not far away. I feel like that'd be a good place, and he's not going to get a
I
double
don't
team.
think Stephon. And I don't think Stephon's going to resign.
You don't think so?
No.
Hmm.
This is his one and only opportunity to get.
Excuse me, Diggs didn't sign a contract.
No.
Are you sure?
100%. Free agent, unrestricted free agent.
Wow.
Right now.
Right now.
Wow. I know that.
Okay, well, not them then, if that's the case. And then my other one would be the perfect spot for him. I'm telling you, this is perfect for him. He ain't going to get no double teams. He going to get one-on-one action with sometimes a nickel corner or a linebacker.
Okay.
The Detroit Lions.
I thought about Detroit, but Detroit might have the same problem that Tampa Bay has. They got a lot of young receivers that are in the pipeline, and they're pretty good. So do you really want to stunt their growth?
But they're not Cooper Kupp.
They're not Cooper Kupp. I give you that.
Cooper Kupp. If Cooper Kupp ain't injured, he'll get you for 7 catches a game for 110.
I don't disagree with any of that.
And a touchdown.
I just don't know if I want to. I just don't know if I want to mess with that because I like where we headed. I really like where we headed, and so do I really want to muck around with that?
Outside of St. Brown and Williams, he would be their best receiver out there. I don't care what young Patrick, whatever young ones they got coming up, they not Cooper Kupp.
Man, put him on the Raiders.
They need somebody too.
Put him on the Raiders.
They got a role there too.
When you get released like that, you can go where you want. I just see you're going to be a contender. I'm gonna stick with the Chiefs. That's what I'll stick with. I'll just stay with the Chiefs.
The Commanders make a lot of sense too.
They're getting everybody at this point.
I just don't see them investing in more receiving help. I see them investing more in offensive line help.
There's some names out here that are interesting still. Like there's some names out here that's interesting. When is Stephon gonna be healthy? That's the real question.
I could have sworn Stephon signed. Man,
I don't think he signed, brother. Unless I missed it, but I didn't think he signed yet. By the way, Von Miller's available.
Yeah, but at what price? What price? That's the thing.
Who?
Von Miller.
I like Von Miller. I don't know.
If I ain't gotta pay him a lot, that might not be a bad move. If I ain't gotta pay him.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to pay you a lot of money, dude.
Well, I mean, then he can come to Dallas because we definitely not trying to pay him a lot of money.
Man, everybody can come to Dallas.
Because you said he ain't gonna pay him a lot of money, so
no,
that's true.
We ain't into that. We ain't into this.
That's a good point he just made. If he ain't paying him a lot of money, he's a perfect Dallas candidate.
Yeah, they won't have to pay him a whole bunch of money.
Evan Ingram is available.
Yeah.
Mari Cooper's available. Yeah, Stephon Diggs is
free agent. Yeah.
Is the 18th, according to ESPN, the 18th best receiver available or 18th best player available. But he's also coming off of ACL.
Oh no, he's gonna have to take a team-friendly deal.
I was gonna say it's more than likely that Stephon's gonna play on a 1-year deal. He's gonna have to play on a proven deal.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. People gonna have to see your ACL in action.
Facts.
No, I'm being serious, bro.
Facts.
I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
I can't trust, take your word for it. Like, what we doing? So yeah, and I can't go off your past reputation. I got to see what you're doing out here.
Where would Joey Bosa fit?
San Francisco.
Nick says, bro.
That's probably the most likely place. Why not keep Nick happy?
Yeah.
Put his brother on the other side.
They've lost so many people. It's like,
because Chase ain't gonna play there anymore, is he?
I doubt it, man. Chase gonna sign late. You gonna see who's left?
That's what I
he gonna
think
sign
too.
late. He gonna give him a 1-year, $12 million contract.
And I don't think he'll be able to play for a contender. I think he's got to play on a proven contract too somewhere. But that might not be bad. Go dominate somewhere, prove that you still got it, and then a contender come get you.
Which team do you think is the team that's coming up? the team that was trash 2-3 years ago, but you can see them going in the right direction.
You know, this is gonna sound crazy when I say this.
Carolina
Based on the
Panthers.
Last two, I was thinking the Carolina
That's
Panthers.
so I'm saying that team
I
needs
was
to load
thinking
up.
the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. You found your quarterback. We know that for
way
sure
that
now.
the way they ended their season
Yeah.
looked really good. I was really impressed.
You
I
almost
said
beat
I
Philly.
think they found their coach. I think they found their quarterback.
Yes. You almost beat
Yeah.
Philly. You almost beat Kansas City. And I'm talking about
Yeah.
within seconds. Like
Yeah.
I think that's the team that
Well,
go get a couple of veterans and
let's see what you got.
yeah.
Let's see if we can build something here.
Should Cooper Cup go there?
If you try to get paid, yeah.
Who's that receiver right now? The boy from
Brian Thomas is his name.
Yeah.
oh
LSU.
LSU. Yeah. So they got Thomas and then they got the boy from Minnesota,
Yeah.
the white dude
Yeah.
who was in and out hurt.
Yeah.
Thielen. Yeah, Thielen.
Cooper Cup might be all right. Cooper Cup
That
might be all
all
right
right.
there. That might be all right there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we go bounce. We done gave y'all a solid 53. Y'all can't say nothing. That's pretty thorough. That's pretty thorough.
Yeah.
Let's play a quick game. We're going to call this game Save the Season or Make the Run. When I call out the name of the team, you tell me, are they good enough to at least save the season, or are they good enough to make a run in the playoffs? Let's start with them Suns.
Save the season.
Save the season for sure.
I think only save the season. Like they might be able to save a little bit of faith, but that's only because I still feel like Dallas is gonna fall back.
Yes.
Yeah.
They can shake up the whole West though.
If they fall in the 8, yes,
They can shake up the whole West though.
they can make it interesting.
They can be a one and done team.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got
can
3
make it
killers over there.
Well, yeah, I keep saying that, but
They
don't
do.
have 3 killers. No, they don't.
At their potential, yes.
Yeah, they do.
They got no.
At,
They don't. They got,
at their potential,
They don't have a good team. They got 3 killers, but they don't have a good
they
team.
got 3 killers, man.
They do not. They have 2
Okay.
killers and a possible. This is a stage game.
Okay. All right.
They got 2 killers.
Hold on,
and
let me
a
ask you this
possible.
question. Let me ask you this question, B. Lord. Who is the possible killer you talking about?
It's
Who's the
Bradley
one?
Beal.
Oh, okay.
He's a killer. He's a killer.
No, I was just curious. Would you want him on the Lakers next year if they can get him?
If not paying what he's paying now.
I didn't ask you about all the pay. Now I said if you can have Bradley Beal on the team, would you want him?
Hold on. The only reason we don't have him now is because he make what he make.
Oh, okay.
We wasn't going to pay him that. We didn't have to take on that contract.
Save the season.
Right. That's what I say. Save the season. Right?
Yeah.
They'll get into the play-in for sure. I think that's a done deal. Cause I think the Clippers could slip,
The Clippers and the Rockets.
and then the Rockets.
Yes, the Clippers and the Rockets.
Depending on their schedule.
Explain. I'd like to hear this.
Well, I think going into this week, they've lost 3 out of the last 7, and it was worse 2 weeks before that. Like they've slid. Like
They
2.5 weeks ago,
last
they was like teeter-totter with the 3rd seed, the 4th seed. Now next week they may be under the 6th.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Rockets and the Clippers are the 2 teams that you got. All you gotta do is look every day and look at their last 10 games, and it tells you the whole story.
They're 5-5. They're 5-5.
Yeah, and then
My problem
it's some
with
teams.
what you say. My problem with what you said is I can't argue against you at all. At all.
But I think it's some teams under them that are not 5-5. Like what is Sacramento? No.
They're
6-4. Yeah.
They're
Okay.
not great. Yeah.
Okay. In the West, that's not good for
But you're not asking the right question. You're not asking the right question. The right question is who do you trust more, Sacramento or Houston?
I trust Sacramento more.
That's the question.
With their new center and the new point guard, I trust them more.
100%.
And Sabonis not even playing right now. But okay.
Now the only thing that can save Houston is that the Clippers have been awful.
Yeah.
Buzzer beater last night notwithstanding.
Yeah.
The second one of his career?
Now they won 3 in a row, so if you want to say that's something, I guess that's something. But all that did in the last 10 games is make them 4-6.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's my point.
Right. So everybody needs to calm down about the Clippers today.
Every
I
team,
understand what-
everybody at the top of the West would love for the Clippers to make the playoffs.
Oh my God. If
They
the
would love
Clippers
that.
could go ahead and fall into, if the Lakers had stayed at 2 and the Clippers get to that 7, we would be so grateful.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We would be so grateful because we ain't got to leave our beds and we get to play a team that we probably go sweep.
It's a good
That would be
possibility.
lovely. That would be lovely.
Yeah.
So the Phoenix, I think he's gonna slip in just because of that. So
Facts. I agree.
okay, save the season
Because of Dallas.
One of the teams that I should have put save, make the run, or out.
Yeah, that's
Well, you have that Mavs deal in the bottom corner. They're like, if you can just get it to fall on out, there we'll be talking on the same page.
But can I say something about the Mavs though?
Yeah, we know they compete. We know that.
I was gonna say they at least fighting. They're not throwing in the towel.
They got to. They traded Luka. They better fight. They got
Hey,
to.
they're raising season ticket prices. They gotta
Oh,
show,
Lord, they got to fight. Lord,
they gotta show some type of fight, man.
Every time I see them play, I feel so bad for Nico, who is a fine human being.
Hey,
He is a model citizen. We in LA are just thankful for Nico and everything that he is as a man. God bless that brother, man. I feel bad for him going through this. He don't deserve this.
He might not be there for long, so he might not.
I saw a poll today that said 80% of the people who are Mavericks fans have decided not to be Mavericks fans anymore. They're
Bruh.
okay with not being a Mavericks fans.
They were saying fire Nico at medieval times down the street. Some ain't had nothing to do with the Mavericks.
They screaming fire Nico in places that
Now
don't
they-
have basketball.
Exactly.
I'm hearing totally different from talking.
Okay, talk to me.
I'm hearing he's gonna get executive of the year for the Lakers.
Well, listen. We sending out bonus checks in a couple of months, and I quiet as kept. This is breaking news. I think I saw his name on the list.
That's what I'm
That's all
hearing.
I'm saying. So he's a fine man as far as I'm concerned. I got no beefs with Nico Harrison. None. Speaking of great Laker greats, what about the Lakers? Can they make the run? Even with the loss Saturday night, they still 8-2 in the last 10. Now, they will be without LeBron for the next probably week and a half, 2 weeks. And that will be, let's see, what games are those? That will be tonight's game against Brooklyn, which the Lakers are currently down 6.
Huh?
Yeah, they're down 6.
I think it's good for them because it gives LeBron a rest, and then Luka can get acclimated more to his new teammates. So I think
So that would be Milwaukee, Denver, Phoenix, San Antonio, Denver, and Milwaukee. Man, that's a tough stretch. Jesus. Okay. So that put it
It is a
back.
tough stretch, but we got one of the best players in basketball. So bring it.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, that's how many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can go 3-3, I'm happy. I'm thrilled.
I agree.
3-3 is perfect. That's more than enough.
Mhm.
More than enough. So, all right. The good thing about this next game is they play Brooklyn tonight, and then they don't play again till Thursday. Now they play
That's good.
back-to-backs, and it's a crazy back-to-back. This is a crazy back-to-back. They play Milwaukee at Milwaukee, and then Friday they play at Denver. So as soon as the Milwaukee game is over, they got to fly to Denver. Which, by the way, I would not be playing Luka at that point. I'm not playing Luka in a back-to-back. We just got to take that L in Denver.
Yeah.
It's not even about Luka. This is about your calf. You're not playing no back to back.
Yeah, we're not playing no back-to-back.
Not to the break. Yeah. I get you.
For what?
Yeah.
For what? And that's why tonight's game, and if we win tonight's game and Milwaukee's game, I don't play Luka because the whole game that we would lose to Denver, we've already made it up. So we good.
Here's what we need to do. We need to beat the Nets, and we need OKC to beat Denver tonight. That's the perfect scenario.
If they do that, then we good on Friday night.
That's the perfect scenario.
Yeah, if you do that, we good on Friday night. We good on Friday night, so we good. But yeah, obviously they can make a run. We all know that. Warriors.
Pretenders.
9-1 in their last 10.
Pretenders.
Make a run. We can make a run.
Am I the tiebreaker in this one?
Yes.
I'm the tiebreaker.
Yes, sir.
Was it Rudy Tomjanovich that said never underestimate the heart of a champion? Okay.
Was.
I'm just saying, when you got three guys that have been to at least 14 finals together.
You can keep going. I'm just being petty, like TV.
Oh no, I understand.
I'm having my Drake moment right now.
I understand.
I wasn't being. I said Lakers contenders, man. I wasn't being.
No, it's not about this. It's not about today, Chad. I'm just having my Drake moment right now.
Okay.
He's looking at historical facts.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Let's talk about another one. Nuggets.
A run.
Can I say something that y'all not gonna like?
You just did. Don't do this. Don't do this, man.
I mean, at some point it's got to run out.
Okay, but it ain't now.
It's not about running out, though. It's not about running out. I don't want you to say it that way. That's not the right way.
Okay.
They have Peter Thompson with the number 2 seed. They're gonna wind up being the 2 seed or the 3 seed. Don't do this.
I need you to hear what I'm about to say. I need you to hear this, though, Cam.
They have the best player in basketball.
They don't have a bench.
How long can he carry the whole team on his back, though?
Okay.
There's a reason why nobody in the history of the game has ever done 30, 20, and 20.
Because ain't nobody else.
They didn't need to.
No, that's not the reason. That's not the reason. You don't think Magic in his prime could have did 30, 20, and 20?
Okay, if you say so.
But the question is, should you do 30, 20, and 20? Because guess what? He did 30, 20, and 20, and they barely won.
Okay.
He shouldn't need to, but
I'm just saying, man.
They don't have a bench, so he's got to play a lot of minutes.
I'm just saying, man. We just watched a dude try to carry in his 30s a team on his back, and that didn't work out too well.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You talking about an MVP and NBA Final MVP versus this other dude? Okay.
We talking about a guy who is carrying his whole squad and coaching staff and trainers on his back.
Okay. He's pretty big guy.
At what point do his legs give out?
Okay. I guess we'll see it play out too then.
Soon.
All right. Can they make a run or say? Well, they've saved their season.
No.
That's over with. We've already
best season they had in 10 years. They've done more than save the season.
Can I throw out another crazy situation? But I don't think I'm wrong. Probably the most dangerous team in the East right now. Probably.
Stop, Lord. They playing good. Okay, yes, they playing good. But stop.
Are they playing better than the Knicks?
More dangerous than Cleveland?
No.
Hold on. Are they playing better than the Knicks?
No.
They're not playing better than the Knicks?
Did the Knicks, Milwaukee, Cleveland, or Boston? No.
I got news for you. The Knicks don't want to see him. And by the way, they would be seeing him right now if the playoffs start.
Okay.
Milwaukee don't want to see him. And Indiana for sure don't want
Milwaukee is the one you better worry about. Finally got a backup point guard in Gary Trent Jr. Kuz over there fitting in just great. Who is it? Michael Porter Jr.? Is that who it is? I mean, not Michael Porter Jr. Who's the guy the three that's coming off the bench now for them? They picked up
Oh,
from Houston.
From Houston.
He used to play for Houston, I think.
Mm.
Oh, man, let me go to my savants. Man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all better stop sleeping on them, man. And they got Giannis and we ain't mentioned
You
names.
talking about Kevin Porter?
Yes, those are major pickups for them. Kevin Porter and Gary Trent Jr. and Kuz. That's very good.
Playing great.
And they still got Brook Lopez. They still got Greek Freak. They still got Dame.
Playing great. They all playing great.
All right.
They don't want
All
no
right.
parts.
Oh, what are they?
They
They
don't
last
want no
15
parts.
games.
They don't want no parts of them pink lungs in Detroit.
But I think Detroit gonna fizzle out because they don't know no better at this point. They still need a little bit more experience.
That's the reason why they're not gonna fizzle out, because they don't know no better.
Say, Lord, they both
In the
73 in their last 10.
In the playoffs, I think they're gonna fizzle out.
I think
Yeah,
you're
you gotta
1,000% incorrect, sir.
All right.
That's
Hey,
fine.
man, live with Detroit, man. It's a good season. Live with
Experience,
Detroit. I can't wait. Now, here's the
experience
thing.
helps, man. Experience helps,
I'm
man.
going to throw this Detroit back in your face later on.
Sure. I'm
Now,
standing right here.
now,
I'll be sitting
okay,
right
now
here.
next year when they get Ivy back, it's a problem.
They're a problem right now.
Okay.
They're a problem right now. Indiana don't want to see them.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Indiana is praying to God they don't fall in that 4th spot. They need Milwaukee. Indiana, and here's the problem: Milwaukee, the top 6 seeds are probably locked right now. It's probably not going to change.
Yeah, not with that 7-game difference. You're right.
Well, ain't none of them catching New York because New York is up 4 games. So Milwaukee, Indiana, and Detroit, they just gonna flip flop because they all a half game in between or a game in between each other. But both Milwaukee and Indiana want to stay in them 4 and 5. Neither one of them want to see Detroit. I just think they don't want them kind of problems. All right, but y'all, it's cool when y'all do it. So, all right, let's go to college, man. Because my God, the women just put on a show this past weekend, brother.
Man,
UCLA, USC. Let me tell you something. I was so mad at the USC coach, especially in the last 2 minutes of that game, because she took the ball out of Juju's hands. How you gonna take the ball out of Juju's hands just because she got 4 fouls? Oh well. That's your superstar. You done rode that horse all season long. Now you want to take the ball out of her hands? And you know how right I was? Because she gave the ball back to her in the last 30 seconds, and in they was down by 7, and in 15 seconds they was down by 2. Because of JoJo.
JoJo?
JoJo. That's how they said in the hood. JoJo. All right. Having said all that, shout out to UCLA. That was a good win for them. South Carolina beat the brakes off of Texas. By the way, Madison Brooks from Texas, Jesus. If she ain't the female version of Kevin Durant, God, dog. She is, she nasty. She got the same pull up, she got the same game. She looked just like Kevin Durant out there.
So you trying to say she a crybaby?
I didn't say that. You know what? You know, Mr. Kevin Durant, I didn't say nothing like, I ain't gonna call you Mr.
I didn't either. I'm trying to figure out what he's saying, Kevin.
I'm saying she played like him, but she's similar.
Say, Kevin, I don't want to be sitting. I sit courtside. I don't want to be sitting courtside. You come say something to me.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
You don't want them problems.
Yes,
You
sir.
don't want them problems. I didn't say it, Kevin.
He will say something.
That dude said it right there. I'm just saying. My top 4 is obvious. I think South Carolina got to be the number 1 seed overall. I think Texas is probably number 2. Notre Dame played their way all the way out of that thing, didn't they? God, dog.
Mm-hmm.
One emotional loss to do it.
They still dangerous, but oof. Man. I think it's probably gonna be South Carolina, Texas. Don't you gotta give it to UCLA and USC?
That's what I have.
Yeah,
I know UConn can make a case because they beat South Carolina, but
I go with that too.
Yeah, I got the same thing. So.
By the way, Luka 10-10-10.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Why you want to treat him like that, Luke? Let's go on and get this victory tonight, y'all. Okay. On the men's side, I was gonna give it to Auburn, and then Auburn showed me what they was again. I don't know now. I think it's gonna come down. I think it's gonna come down to the it's gonna come down to the tournament.
As long as Duke lose, I'm good.
Oh, who's your surprise team for the women though? Who's your surprise team?
My surprise team.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause I got one.
Florida, not Florida. Probably NC State.
Who you got, Chad?
State's
TCU?
sneaky good.
Man, I got TCU. I got TCU, man. Haley Van Lith, man.
Yeah.
See, I done seen that movie before though.
Me
I've
too.
seen that movie. I've seen that movie twice on two different teams.
I go with Chad with the TCU.
I mean, it's different cast of characters. It's different cast of characters, man. You know, different cat.
Are you saying that the cast of characters she got now is better than the cast of characters she had the 2 years she went to the Final Four?
I didn't say better. I'm just saying they playing cohesively as a team, and she's leading them. So
she was leading them the 2 years they went to the Final Four.
I'm just saying she's playing cohesively with the team, and she's leading them. I mean, she's picked up from her experience, and she's showing them how to win. I mean, they haven't been there in forever, so I mean,
is that what's happening? She's showing them. Okay.
I mean,
no, I feel you. I because I've seen her entire basketball career. She can't be my sneaky team.
Okay. That's fair.
My sneaky team is probably a tie between NC State and Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Duke can't score, but you can't score on them.
So it's get somebody in a low scoring game.
Some teams are going to get a rude awakening into this tournament, because that's a hard 1 day. We got to prepare for you in 1 day type team. So I'm impressed by Duke. That ACC championship run, that was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say NC State or Duke. Man, my top four in the men's side is. I'm going to go chalk here, but I'm not convinced that I'm right.
Who?
I'm going chalk here, but I'm not convinced that I'm right.
Are they going to go to the tournament?
No, chalk. I'm saying chalk. Like I'm going Duke, Houston, Auburn, Florida, but I don't think any of those teams can win the championship.
I thought you were talking about Rock Chalk Jayhawk. My bad.
Oh, God, no. No. God, no.
You say you don't think any of them can win the tournament?
I don't know if they can win it because, well, like with Duke, when was the last time a singular or a one player, a dominant player team won a title?
When was the last time what?
A one player dominant team won a title. Meaning that
Carmelo Anthony?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Mm.
Is Cooper Flag as good as Carmelo?
Hell no.
Don't know.
Oh, I don't. We know. Yes, you do. You know. Stop playing. You know. He's good.
He's good.
And he's the clearing away number one player in the draft.
If truth be told, if you're going by basketball, not by the hope and the dream, and not by who had the number one pick in Cleveland, Melo probably should have been the number one pick in the draft. And by the way,
Melo
he
should have been the number one pick in the draft.
And he should have been Rookie of the Year by the numbers.
Yes.
So
100%.
Don't be doing that, Chad. Stop playing with me.
I don't. And see, every time you try to put your trust in Auburn, Auburn do something stupid to let you. I don't know, man.
You don't trust Houston? They've been there before. They.
That's a sleeper right there.
You don't trust them?
Okay, but every year we say that about Houston.
They there though. They right there though.
And
they right there. The last 4 years at least.
I agree, but except for this one fact. The same thing is the same thing every year. When it comes down to I gotta have that one bucket and make that one play, who are we going to at Houston? It's always the same. We don't know.
Boy, listen, did we just call that or what? Chase Young. Back to the Saints, 51 million.
Really?
That's crazy, dude.
Wow. I'm gonna tell you, you know who my sneaky team is, and this is solely about the coaching.
Kyler Perry?
No, that damn St. John's.
I had McNeese State.
Who was that? Rick Pitino?
Bruh. When you done took 4 different teams, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, he's not talking.
It's a lot of teams.
4 teams to the Final Four. 4 of them. You might have the blueprint. You might have the blueprint. And they can't score either. But you can't score on them.
I mean,
I don't know, man. St. John's is scary, brother. They scary.
Yo. I said McNeese State.
McNeese State, are they even ranked?
It's a sleeper team.
McNeese State from?
Cause man, I like their interest, man. When they so hyped when they come into the games, man. I think they gonna shock somebody, man.
Okay. All right. Well, that's how. Well, we doing brackets next week, so y'all just get ready. We doing brackets next week, so y'all get ready. All right. Last question: 5 hottest WWE wrestlers right now. On fire WWE wrestlers as we head to a WrestleMania.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Not in order?
No, in no particular order.
I definitely think. I mean, I hate to say it like this now, but John Cena.
No question.
Bianca.
Listen, and I would go with that statement. I would go Bianca / Naomi / Jade, because that storyline is fire.
Well, just call it the Pointer Sisters.
The Pointer Sisters. That storyline is fire. What they did Friday night, fire. I can't wait to see where this is going.
Yeah.
Do you have to throw Jey Uso in there?
Oh yeah, you got to throw Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Are we making this list without The Rock?
Oh.
Like, I mean, we said the Rock is excluded. We know what he is.
Is that bad? Is that bad that The Rock don't even wrestle full time? Come in and cut 3 promos, and he the hottest thing in WWE right now.
I think it's called sports entertainment.
God,
he's the biggest, man.
That says a lot. Okay, how about this? Jacob Fatu.
I had him on my list too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a turn coming somewhere. There's a turn coming.
Jacob Fatu on fire right now, brother.
I think at 7 and 8, I think Randy Orton could slip in there, maybe depending on what the next week and a half looks like.
Yeah, he could. He could.
That's not a reach, but it's almost a reach. You know what I mean?
He on that line. Well, and by that same notion, I got to throw Kevin Owens in there. Kevin Owens is kind of got some heat. You know what's funny to me?
That villain.
LA Knight won the title, and I don't even think nobody even cared.
He's terrible. He is terrible.
Nobody outside of the arena cared.
Yeah, that's tough.
He is terrible.
What y'all think about Io Sky having the belt going into WrestleMania?
It's easier for Bianca to get it.
Or to get screwed.
Chad, there go your answer by Najee Harris.
Where you go?
Chargers.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Chargers got to get some receivers. They won't drop the ball.
For a nice little team friendly deal too.
Wow. That's interesting. Okay.
That's basically Pittsburgh saying we don't want you.
I think that's a good look, y'all. I think that's a good list. To me right now, Bianca, Jesus, man. Like, I don't know if you can get hotter than she is right now.
She put on an NAACP Image Award performance right there.
I mean, goodness gracious. Yo, she got 2 storylines going at the same time. I think Naomi's gonna screw her over, or Jade's gonna screw her over at WrestleMania. That makes the most sense.
Somebody.
Or she'll win at WrestleMania, and one of them come in and steal a moment by beating the brakes off of her.
She got to fight one of them. She's probably gonna win.
I think she's gonna have to fight one of them.
Yeah, she's gonna win and probably fight one of them. Like you said.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we got for y'all tonight, man. What we doing? Who we shouting at? What we doing? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me, man.
Shoot, I'll go ahead and jump it off. Man, shout out to you for your past birthday, Lloyd. And shout out Reggie and his wife Tanya for her birthday on the same day.
That's right.
I got to see my boy Reggie 2 times this month. Just recently Saturday and earlier a couple weeks ago. He threw his wife a surprise birthday party. So definitely
Nice.
shout out my boy Reggie and shout out you guys. And good having you back, Cam. And
Yes, sir.
man, also shouting out the memory of Fort Worth is hurting right now because the memory of the rapper Lil Ronnie and his daughter were tragically gunned down a couple weeks ago, or about a week ago, yeah. And it was terrible. The city of Fort Worth, and everybody's still reeling from that. And they did catch the guys that did it. So thank God that they did. But definitely praying for their souls and family and everything like that. So
Okay. Melancholy shout out. Okay. Yeah, who you shouting out?
First and foremost, shout out to Nico. You did a marvelous job. We appreciate you. And I'm not gonna have a shout out ever again this year without giving a shout out to Nico Harris.
Gotta give a shout out to Nico.
Yes. That's my only shout out. That's my only shout out today. No. Shout out to Kennedale for winning state. My cousin nephew played for them, so shout out to the family for doing it.
Forbes boys, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Nico. Always Nico. Love you, bro. Want to give a shout out to the wifey. We done put up 26 of them things.
Yes, sir.
Definitely shout out.
We put up real numbers in these streets right now. Feel me? Double, 26 together.
Man,
that ain't easy. Good stuff.
That ain't easy.
That's not easy.
We out here doing it.
Doing Jokic numbers, huh?
You know what I'm saying? No. My grandmother who gets the next shout out is putting up real Jokic numbers. She'll be 101 tomorrow.
Wow.
Them is Jokic numbers right there.
That's a blessing right there.
Never been done before type numbers right there. So
that's a blessing.
101. So I can give a shout out to her. Shout out to you, the fellas, always.
Yes.
And then we want to start with Nico, and we want to end with Nico.
Wow.
Love you, brother. You always gonna get love here. Always gonna get love in this here establishment.
Keep doing what you're doing, Nico.
Keep doing what you do. Because we can't do what we do unless
without
you do what you do. Feel me? All right. That's it. That's all we got. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Shout out to the Fire Nation. Appreciate y'all like never before. And that's all we're going to do tonight because ain't nothing else to do. Do I have an outro? I don't think I have an outro. I have an old outro. No, I'm just saying I thought I had another outro. I don't. I just got the old outro. But I'll work on an outro. And then that'll be it for,
And we do got a story for next week. Because the Yankees have lost their ace.
Say, man,
yeah,
come on.
I
Man.
saw that, bro.
Come
I saw that, bro. R.I.P. Garrett Cole, man.
Oh, say, man.
Get you 10 when you're plugging in.
history. Let's make history with the five. All the strongest. 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and you.